So in the past, we've talked about like things like how McDonald's has changed over the decades, how Wendy's has changed over decades. So now we're going to talk about food items from McDonald's. And by this, I'm not going to be talking about like say the items that were flops. I mean, we can talk about the Hula Burger if you wanted to, or heck, we could even talk about how I'm sure they're bad. But the McDLT.
Talking McDonald's new lettuce and tomato hamburger, the McDLT. I'm talking quarter pound of beef on the hot side.
And the hot stays hot.
The new McDLT.
Hot.
Crisp lettuce and tomato on the cool side.
And the cool stays cool.
The new McDLT.
Cool crisp.
The beef stays hot, the cool stays crisp. Put it together, you can't resist. The hottest taste, the coolest dish.
Keep it hot. Keep it cool.
It didn't survive. But that's not what we're talking about. What we're talking about is, menu items that we missed that, didn't survive, that we miss and wish could come back. So let's get started. Looking at the top 5 menu items from McDonald's that we miss. The thing we're looking at, number 5, is chopped beef steak sandwich. This one actually came out in the 1979. If you know anything about the McRib, it's similar to that. It was served on a larger French roll style bun, and it had a grilled beef patty. So when they made it different than the McRib, it was topped with onions and a tangy steak sauce.
Here comes the big beefsteak taste of McDonald's new chopped beefsteak sandwich.
Nobody.
The big taste of chopped beefsteak.
A big new taste for you. Nobody.
Served on a toasted French roll with slivers of onion.
It's big. Nobody.
And our special recipe steak sauce on the side.
You're the reason we do it. Nobody can do it like McDonald's can. We made it just for you.
New chopped beefsteak sandwich.
And it was basically, but the thing about it though is pulled a year after being introduced in 1979. Well, and I bet you can understand like why. Well, it was a bit more expensive than the usual like burger that you would be expecting from McDonald's. Go that way, Katie. Number 4, this is kind of one that I remember honestly, was snack wraps. This one was from 2006, and get Lily. Shoo. I love you. Sit down. Goodbye, kitty. Goodbye. So the snack wrap was from 2006. We have similar things like this nowadays. Which was basically, it had a combination of crispy chicken tenders, ranch dressing, or honey mustard, wrapped in a tortilla. And, had a bit of, like, lettuce and all that. They weren't too bad. I actually remember them trying this. I remember...
When you save money at McDonald's, you have more left over for the other things you love. So grab McDonald's Chipotle Barbecue Snack Wrap with grilled or crispy chicken. At only $1.39, it's a value that can't be beat.
I remember, like, trying them when I went to, like, say, like, Boy Scouting trips. And, like, we had to stop somewhere before we can get to our destination, so McDonald's was one place. Don't you look at me. Yes, I was in scouting.
Okay, work.
Like, how, like, say, number 3, cheesy bacon fries. I mean, yeah, say, a lot of folks go, like, say, fries are always something that, when it comes to McDonald's, people love. But cheesy bacon fries. So basically, even Wendy's has, like cheese fries and all that. So these were a limited time offering back on the menu in 2019. It had bacon. So they were made. They're pretty recent though. So basically, they were pretty popular. They were even introduced, for a brief period of time. And so they in a way become nationwide. I honestly don't remember this. But then again, I'm sure there's a lot of menu items from McDonald's or other restaurants that we don't normally remember. Number 2, honestly, this, for me, is the Shamrock Shake. Yes, I know you're probably feeling, say, really? This was a shake that was kind of being introduced, like, in the 2000s. I actually kind of remember this because I remember, like, for a while, like, when the Shrek films came out, they would always have a McFlurry that was green. And yeah, like, say, it was pretty cool.
Nobody celebrates the season like we can. With Shamrock Shakes and Sundays make it feel so grand.
Minty Frosty Fix Shamrock Shakes and new Shamrock Sundays with mint-flavored topping get everybody in the spirit.
Your Irish eyes are smiling no matter who you are. Nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
That one didn't age quite so well.
Yeah, I remember this one very well. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it didn't, like, you know, it'd come back and then, like, say, going away, come back, going away. Some people are probably saying, okay, now where is the Szechuan nugget sauce?
I want that Mulan McNugget sauce, Morty. That's my series arc, Morty. If it takes 9 seasons, I want my McNugget dipping sauce, Szechuan sauce, Morty.
We're not going there. I know you're probably feeling like, say, oh, yay, and all that. No, I'm not going to say, yeah, Szechuan nugget sauce because of Rick and Morty. I'm not going to do it because of the memes. Here's one that you probably weren't really thinking of. Onion nuggets. So, you know how we have chicken nuggets at McDonald's? They are a bit of a staple. Well, you know how every restaurant has their version of an onion ring. Well, McDonald's had their response to it, which was the onion nuggets. They were released as a vegetarian option in 1975, 8 whole years before the, McNugget.
At McDonald's, there's something new this month.
McDonald's!
Introducing September's Taste of the Month, McOnion Bits. They're tasty, bite-sized pieces of sweet onion deep-fried to a golden brown. Any old onion can make you cry. McOnion Bits can make you smile.
But after, like, say, you know, the big success of the McNuggets, the onion nuggets, sorry, guys, I liked you, but we need to move on and all that. So, but, like, yeah, like, one thing they got rid of, one thing the reason they haven't been brought back is because, well, you know, you can't really change perfection with their fries, I guess. Heck, apparently it was said this, that McDonald's most profitable when it, like, a TikTok had said, like, McDonald's is most profitable when it's most efficient, and round rings are less efficient to make than the tried and true french fries. Yeah, there were some items I thought about putting on here, and honestly, this was a bit hard because, well, like, looking back at it, like, there were so many menu items from McDonald's that were kind of flops. So it's kind of like, well, how would you determine what was, you know, worthy to discuss? Where do you, like, discuss Mighty Wings? Because I remember those. I even tried to go on the McDonald's Reddit page to ask people, but no one responded. Heck, maybe if we go into the Taco Bell Reddit, I can get some answers for a Taco Bell video. Because I would have a lot to say about Taco Bell.
Scott Danshaw, we have 3 more dares for you. Mild Chipotle, Hot Habanero, and Fiery Ghost Pepper. Taco Bell's new $1 Daredevil Loaded Grillers. Try all 3 if you dare.
Shut up and take my money.
See you.